Hello, quilt artisans. My name is Shonda, and welcome to my channel, Under the Needle Quilting and Crafts. So, this is going to be a quick one. This is Thursday, so I'm here because I am thankful. I'm sorry. I feel like an idiot sometimes when I make these videos. But, anywho, things are getting better. I'm feeling a bit better. You know, there's still some stuff to work out. I don't know how everything is going to work out, but there's still some stuff to work out, but things are better. My daughter is good. She had her follow-up appointment this morning to check to see how everything is going and how everything is healing, and things are healing fine. So that's all a blessing. Really, really, really happy about all of that. Super happy. So what I've been doing, so I've been still doing the Declutter challenge over by Just Get It Done Quilts. I've been working on that, and it has been interesting. It's been interesting. So I think the last video I made, I think we had just done days 1 through 3. I think, or just days 1 and 2. I don't remember. So I've been continuing on with that. And you probably can't tell, but things actually are better. You just can't tell because I had to move some stuff to clean some stuff. But I'm going to be putting it back. But yeah, so I've been, proceeding with that. Where's my little scratch piece of paper where I put my little notes? Because I make notes sometimes so I don't forget. So day 4 was books, which was easy for me because I don't have very many. I had already gotten rid of my books. It was books and magazines, and I had already gotten rid of most of my books and magazines prior to this. So that was really just an easy day for me. I went through some stuff, but it really just wasn't a lot. And all of my block magazines that I got from Missouri Star, I'm keeping all of those. So I have those. But all of like my, the flimsy paper magazines that you get at the grocery store, I had already gotten rid of those. But what I did was I went through them and I took out all of the patterns that interested me when I threw those magazines away. That's why I threw them away, because I tore out what I bought the magazine for, right? Because generally I bought the magazine for a specific project, and so I tore all of that out and tossed the magazines, and that was maybe 2 years ago or something like that. And I also at that point had gotten rid of the books that I had, and most of them were pretty old and really just not useful for me anymore. Like, it was before pre-cuts. Like, a lot of those books were before pre-cuts began. And so I just didn't really have a lot of use for them. So, and I do still have more books that I haven't gone through, but they're not in my sewing space. They're somewhere else. So I still have to do that, but they're just not in the space with me. So, and that's part of the thing, is to make some space so I can bring the rest of my stuff in here. Day 5 was patterns, which I did a little bit of, but not extensively, because I can't even tell you how many patterns I have. Some are paid, but a lot are free patterns that I downloaded and printed. So any Robert Kaufman patterns, and I'm not even dealing with the patterns that are like in a binder right now. I've got 4 binders over there with patterns in them. I haven't touched those yet because honestly, I could spend the full 30 days just going through all my patterns. So since those things are contained, I'm just going to leave that there for now. I do want to go back and revisit it, but just not right now, because literally I won't get anything else done. And that's not the point of this. So what I went through is that I had a bunch of stuff. I had a bunch of patterns that I had printed out that were not in the binder. And I still also haven't dealt with, like, I've got a couple of these Fat Quarter Shop boxes stuffed to the gills with patterns, just stuffed. right? Stuffed with patterns. So I have not dealt with that either. Because again, I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day. And and you know, that's not the point of this. The point of this is not to get bogged down and be here all day. I do want to actually make progress. So I do plan to incorporate, I do plan to not incorporate, but after the 30 days are done, or if I have days where I don't have a lot to do, like the book day, I might go back and revisit some of those patterns. Now, I did do all the patterns that I had printed, but they were not in a binder. And I'm going to show you what I'm getting rid of here. Hold on. Now, I'm using this Costco bag as my trash bag for now. And I cannot tell you, I don't even know how many trees this is, but this is, and there's more. There's more down in there, but I can't pull all that out. So basically what I did was I went through all of them, and if I had it downloaded on my computer, I threw it away. Also, if I could tell that it was something I did not pay for, like if it was one of those, like I have probably 100 Robert Kaufman patterns that I had printed, and just patterns from the Free Spirit website, from various quilt websites that I had printed, and they were just taking up space in this drawer. And that's why I've got all this stuff up here, because this is stuff that was on top of the papers in the drawer. So I've gotten that a drawer cleaned out, which is great. That's great. Well, it's not completely cleaned out, but I've made space in the drawer. So that was good. That was kind of cathartic. That was kind of cathartic. That was just a ridiculous amount of paper. And we're talking about I don't know how, I don't even know how long it took me to print those. I really don't. But that's probably all printed within the past 3 years, if I had to guess. Probably most of that stuff is like 2020, 2021, 2022 is probably when most of that got printed. Because I don't print them as much anymore. But I went through like a real big, I had gotten a new printer, and I got like a box of paper, and I joined HP Instant Ink, where you run out of ink and they just send you, you can print a certain number of pages each month. And I was just printing, just unnecessarily printing. Just not smart. Day 7 was like a catch-up day. Well, no, I forgot what day 6 was. I didn't write it down. I don't remember what day 6 was, but day 7 was like a catch-up day if you were behind from some of the other days. And it was also where, like, if you have like a junk drawer, she calls it hotspots, which is basically where you just dump stuff where you don't know where to put it. I really don't actually have anything like that in my space. I don't have a junk drawer. I really don't. That's why stuff sits out, like, because if I like accumulate something or acquire something, it just kind of sits out because I don't have a junk drawer to just toss stuff in. So I didn't really have much to do with that. Day 8 was scissors, snips, and rotary cutters. I did have specifically 2 pairs of scissors that I got rid of. To me, and I probably have more, I just don't know where they are. But those little metal scissors that you get for free sometimes, they don't work that great. I want to show you guys the scissors. Hold on. And I had a pair of scissors that I think I got in like a Fat Quarter Shop box, and they just never really worked well. I don't know why I kept them, but I did. I kept them for a really long time. Yeah, I've got way too much in there to dig the scissors out, but they're basically, I mean, they're really cute. They're small, but they're just not very functional. And I get them free all the time. And I know I've got more hanging around here somewhere. I just don't know where they are. So that was kind of an easy day. Day 9 was thread, which was easy for me also. But also I've been going to work, guys. I've been going to work 3 days a week now. So I'm losing a lot of time, right? Because that's like 2-3 hours a day that I'm losing because I'm getting up and I'm having to put real clothes on. I'm having to make my coffee, pack my breakfast, pack my lunch, pack my snacks, and then drive to work. And then, to be there by 9:30, I got to leave about 8:45-ish, 8:50. And so, that's like 2 hours in the morning and an hour in the evening approximately, or something like that. So I'm losing that time. So I've been grateful for the days where I don't really have a lot. For thread was easy for me because I don't have any old thread. And any old thread that I did have, I've already gotten rid of it. It's already gone. So like I had thread that I had purchased at Walmart or Joann like 10 years ago when I wasn't even really quilting, or like 15 years ago. And I had really gotten rid of most of that. Like that was really, really old. Because it wasn't 100% cotton thread. It was like a poly blend, and I only use cotton now unless I'm like doing my free motion, unless I'm like doing the quilt top. But for my piecing, I use 100% cotton. So anything that I had that was 100% cotton, or that I did not buy like specifically for quilting, all of that stuff I've already gotten rid of. So that was good. And so I spent extra time going through the patterns. I didn't get all that pattern stuff done on pattern day. Okay. I did a lot of that on other days when I didn't have a lot to do. So, it's been great. Tomorrow's day 10. So I'm looking forward to see what's going on day 10. But it's been good. I have been sewing, because she encourages you to have a project to work on. On one of the days, I think the assignment was like just to get your sewing machine out. I didn't have to do that. I mean, there was some other stuff, but it was also get your sewing machine out. But since mine sits out all the time, I didn't have to worry about that. But she encourages you to have a project to work on during this time. It's kind of inspiration, that type of thing. So that I've been doing that. It's been good. I've been working on this quilt pattern that I had showed you guys before, the Cocoa Nibs quilt pattern. I've gotten all of my units constructed. This is made entirely of half rectangle triangles. So I've got all my units made, and then I've got all of my blocks set up. So there are 9 units pinned together, and these will be my blocks. So I've got the units made, and basically all of the units kind of put together as to where they're going to be, as to which units are going to go into which block. So I did just find out from my job that we can work from home tomorrow. So that's going to give me some time. I was planning on going in the office tomorrow because it's 3 days a week, and I could not drag my ass in there on Monday. I just couldn't. So I went Tuesday and Wednesday. And I did not go in today because today my daughter had her doctor's appointment. And her doctor's appointment is like 20 minutes past my job. So it's like almost like going to work, passing my job, and going an extra 20 minutes. And then I would have had to bring her home. So I would have had to pass my job again and bring her all the way home, 45 minutes each way. And then I would have had to go to work. So, and I was like, I don't want to go back out there another 35 minutes. Like, I just don't want to do that. So I didn't. So I worked from home today, and I was going to go in the office tomorrow, but they're anticipating inclement weather sometime tomorrow afternoon. So I had told my boss, hey, I'm going to go in the morning. But as soon as I see anything about the fall, I'm leaving. Well, it ended up being a moot point because we got a notification that we can work from home tomorrow because of the weather. So I'm going to get that time back, that time when I would be getting up, getting dressed, brush my teeth, make my coffee, pack, I won't have to do all that. So I get that time back. And so I would like to be able to get some of these blocks done. It would be super cool to be able to get this quilt top done. I have no idea what I'm going to use for the backing. No clue. None. I kind of have an idea. That's not true. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. I haven't put them together. And honestly, I don't know. I have like this purple minky, and I'm probably not going to end up keeping this quilt. And so I don't want to use my minky on the back of it. Is that mean? Like, I don't want to use my good stuff on the back on a quilt that I don't think I'm going to keep, that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to keep. So I got to figure out what I'm going to use on the back. Because I would actually, who am I kidding? I just want to get the quilt top done, and then we'll deal with the backing whenever. But I want to get this quilt top done. So I'm excited about that. I'm hoping I can get, and then, I'll have my lunch break. And so I'm hoping I can get like a solid 2 hours and get a few of these blocks put together. I showed you guys the sample block last week. So my quilt is going to be a little bit different because I don't like the whole square quilt thing. I don't like it. So I'm going to use 3 less blocks. So my quilt is going to be more like that. Because I'm going to 3 of the blocks I'm not going to put on there because I think it finishes at 72 by 72 and I'm just not a fan of that. So by taking those 3 blocks off, it's going to finish 60 by 72. And I like that much better. Maybe I'll find a way to piece these units together because I've got all of these units that, are not in the quilt. And maybe I'll find some way to incorporate them into the back. I don't know. Right now, I just want to get the quilt top done. I just want to get the blocks done and then get the blocks sewn together. That is the plan for now. I didn't realize that today was the National Day of Mourning for Jimmy Carter. R.I.P. Jimmy Carter. I knew he had passed away, but I guess my, Google Calendar updates stuff like that. Because that wasn't there before, of course, because he was alive. So I didn't notice that until just now, that was on the calendar for today. I did one of the projects in the Open Gate Quilt subscription box. It's the only one I've been able to get to. I still want to do the other one, the table runner. So I've got it kind of ready to go. I haven't been able to press the fabrics yet or cut them yet, but I'm super excited about this project. This is what it looks like again. So it'll be nice and cool if I can get the blocks done on this quilt, because then I can move on to this. But I kind of want to get something finished. I want to finish something before I start something new. But this was a nice, simple project. I really liked how this went together. It was super easy. I will say I would probably make it bigger next time. Of course, this was our small project, so it's not supposed to be big. And this used 1 single fat quarter. That's it, 1 fat quarter. So if I were to make one of these again, I would definitely want to make it bigger, so I could put more stuff in there. And right now I just have some thread in there because I can't find, like, I have a little tin somewhere where I keep my, my little spools, my mini spools. And I don't know where it is right now. So there's that. Let's see. What else do I have going on? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm still working on my crochet project, but I really haven't made any noticeable progress on it. I did realize I made a mistake, but there was no way I was taking those because it's really not noticeable. It's not going to be a noticeable mistake in the larger project. And I would have had to take out 7, 8 rows to fix it. And I just didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that because I've been struggling to get any crochet done, right? It's just the holidays. Things get busy and you're tired, or at least I be tired during the holidays. There's a lot going on. I'm, having to do more than I'm used to having to do. So, you know, such is life. Anything else? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. It's been quiet, which I am a fan of. I love quiet. Yeah, I love quiet. So that is how my week has been. I hope your new year is going well. I hope everything is settling down. After the holidays, it's like a settling down period where we kind of just quiet, enjoy the quiet, which I'm liking. And I don't think my family is going to be getting together this Saturday. We normally get together the second Saturday of every month, but there's nothing planned for January. And I think it's kind of a holdover from the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl used to be in January. I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know if y'all watch football, but the Super Bowl used to be in January. And so since we would get together for January, and sometimes we used to get together for New Year's Eve too. My family has gotten a lot older over the past 10 years. So we don't get together quite as often as we used to. But we used to get together all the time, like too much for me because my kids were younger. And there was one point, like, we got together the second Saturday and Thursday in November. Then we had Thanksgiving right after that. Then we would do the second Saturday in December right after that. And then we'd have Christmas right after that. And then we'd have New Year's right after that. And so we would skip the second Saturday in January and we would just do the Super Bowl. So, but now the Super Bowl falls in February. And so I wasn't sure if we were going to be getting together this year, January, and I had dropped it in our family chat, and my mom was basically like, we had nothing planned, but if somebody wants to do something, the people whose birthdays are in January, if they want to do something, to let her know. And so the only people I know with birthdays in January that I can remember off top are Adrian, because his birthday was the 7th. My sister, her birthday is the 26th. And then my cousin's husband, his birthday is also on the 7th. And I feel like my sister's husband's birthday is also in January. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure they're both in January. But so far, none of them have come into the chat to say that they want to get together this Saturday. So, hopefully, we'll see. I don't know what my Saturday has planned. I don't know. I know I do need to go to the UPS store to return some Amazon. I've got some Amazon returns. I still haven't made it to Joann because it's been cold. On the days that I've gone to work, I've actually worked the entire day, and I've been there until like 6 or 6:30 or 7 even. So I haven't wanted to stop at Joann's on the way home because it's been late. And honestly, I haven't wanted to leave earlier and go and stop on the way home because it's been cold. It's been incredibly cold. And if we do get any weather, then I can pretty much be assured that I will not be going anywhere on Saturday. I will not be stepping foot out of my house except to perhaps check the mail. But that'll be it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm actually kind of hoping we get some weather because this is North Carolina. Okay. So when we get weather, we're talking about an inch of snow, maybe inch and a half, 2 if we're lucky. Right. And then it's supposed to warm up next week. I think it's supposed to be in like the 40s and 50s. Yeah. By Monday, it's supposed to be 51 degrees. So most of what we get is going to be melted by Monday anyway. But I'm pretty sure they'll find a reason to cancel school because they always do. But yeah. Also, I still have one gift left from my giveaway. My 2K Christmas giveaway. So Angie Long, I've still got everyone else has contacted me, but I have not heard from Miss Angie Long yet. So I'm going to hold this for a little bit longer. Angie, if you see this video, email me. I did shout out your name in the giveaway announcement one. So I'm hoping to hear from you, Angie, so I can get this out in the mail to you and get it out of my sewing space. But if I don't hear from you, then I'll just pop it back into the stash for the next giveaway. I like this fabric anyway. So it won't break my heart to not give it away. Anywho, I believe that's it for me. I'm gonna go on upstairs and get me something to eat. And Adrian's watching a little college football. I'll watch some of that with him while I look at videos on my phone. And I will hopefully get a couple rows of crochet done. Even if I just can get 2 or 3 rows done, I'd be happy with that. You know, a little something is better than a lot of nothing. Tomorrow I'll be doing my open gate quilt unboxing. I would do it today, but I hate dropping 2 videos in the same day, like right behind each other. I do it often, but I really prefer not to. I'd like to have, you know, some time. So I didn't realize it was coming today. If I had realized it was coming today, I probably would have filmed this video earlier this morning and then did the unboxing this afternoon or this evening, like now. It's almost 8 o'clock. I would be doing it now. So I would have did my Thankful Thursday video first thing in the morning, like when I got back from taking my daughter to her appointment, and I would have went ahead and uploaded that, and then I would have had like 12 hours in between where I would have uploaded the unboxing. So I'm just going to wait and do the unboxing tomorrow. So I'm super excited about it. I don't want to peek. I don't want to peek, but I'm excited. So anywho, that is it for me, you guys. And like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you for, some of you have been watching my videos for a long time. And I really, really do appreciate that. Again, I know I've thanked you guys for helping me reach 2,000 subs. I want to thank you again. It's a big deal to me. I have a very, very, very small channel, and I'm okay with that. Because, yeah, I'm okay with that. I think that says enough. I am going to be doing a live with Katie, the Greenland quilter, at the end of this month. I believe on the 31st, but I will confirm that in my next video next Thursday to kind of give you the deets on that, right? So that is it for me, guys. I've looked at everything on my little checklist. I picked up this little pad on Amazon for lazy people. It's the sloth to-do list. And I like it. And so I've been writing all my stuff down. So, anywho, that is it for me, guys. And I will see you tomorrow, I guess, when I do the unboxing.